With the T20 World Cup now coming closer and closer, more and more teams are going to be moving towards finalizing their squads. Although it is worth noting that any squad announced now will be a provisional squad because teams can make an unlimited number of changes to them in a set time period prior to the T20 World Cup, which of course begins in February. Keeping that in mind, England have now named their provisional squad for the T20 World Cup. And not just that, that squad is pretty much the same for their last tour ahead of the T20 World Cup, which will be a white ball series against Sri Lanka. Now, I say pretty much because there is one major change that will take place for both squads. And what exactly is that change? Well, we can check it out right here because this right here is England's squad for the T20 World Cup. And it reads as follows. You've got Harry Brook, who's of course the captain. You've got Rehan Ahmed, the leg spinning all-rounder. You've got Jofra Archer, Tom Banton, Jacob Bethel, Joss Butler, Sam Curran, Liam Dawson, Ben Duckett, Will Jacks, Jamie Overton, Adil Rashid, Phil Salt, Josh Tongue and Luke Wood. Now, in case you're wondering why it is I didn't name Brydon Cast, despite the fact that his name you can clearly see on the screen, it's because Cast is only in the squad for the Sri Lanka series. Come the World Cup, he will be replaced in the squad by Jofra Archer. And the main reason, of course, that Archer is not playing in this particular series is because he's continuing his rehabilitation work with the England and Wales Cricket Board. Don't forget, he picked up a little bit of an injury during the Ashes. And England's major thing is that, no, we don't want him playing these matches. We want him ready for the World Cup, which makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, of course, it means that Brydon Cast misses out on the World Cup, but he will get to play in the last series, which is, of course, against Sri Lanka. And given that the choice is between a Cast and an Archer, we know hands down you're always picking an Archer when it comes to such squads. Now, this is a strong squad on paper, but as we know, games of sport aren't really won on paper. And England, ever since 2022, have been having a bit of a torrid time when it comes to ICC tournaments. They did make the semi-finals of the 2023 ODI World Cup in India, didn't fare much better in the T20 World Cup in 2024, and even in the Champions Trophy of 2025, they didn't really end up doing anything of note. And that's not even mentioning that during that time period, they have, of course, missed out on two WTC finals as well in 2023 and, of course, in 2025. So, plenty not going right for England as far as their ICC tournament exploits are concerned, which, considering they're part of the so-called Big Three, they should be doing much better, but they aren't. However, do you think that this is the kind of squad that could potentially propel them to at least a knockout spot, if not a title win? And do you think there are any glaring weaknesses or strengths that this squad has? You can let us know that in the comments below. And don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon. Follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook. And stay tuned for more such videos from the world of sport.